I feel is potential for a very fun spring or summer DLC. I'm down here at the pier for a reason. It's, well, we all know it's the pier. It's got Ferris wheel. It's got the roller coaster. It's a kind of terrible roller coaster, but it's got one. And so far, the space is kind of boring, I want to say. I mean, it's fun to come down here and mess about, but it just seems like it's lacking a lot. And I think what would really make this a more enjoyable location is if there was a spring or summer event, kind of like a fair, a World's Fair, a spring fair, a circus, possibly something along those lines that could come to town maybe every 2 years. It would explain why I wasn't here last year, why I couldn't be here this year, and then give them time in between to make some changes and add some stuff for the next time it comes around. And if you guys want to follow along, I'll take you kind of on a tour of what I think could be done here. So, the first thing I want to talk about is the roller coaster. While it's flashy and it looks nice, it's kind of lame. A lot of people seem to think so, and I know that it's just a feature that was put in because Rockstar, they did it. They just, for the Independence Day, I believe it was, they brought out this a working roller coaster, and it's a great feature, don't get me wrong. It's just, I feel like they should make the roller coaster go faster, and it should take maybe 2 or 3 trips around, rather than just one. Do something like that. I think that the Ferris wheel is just, it's far too slow, and I think I should be allowed to snipe people if they're on it. Honestly, I mean, if somebody decides to get on this thing, which would be just foolish in the first place, but if someone decides to get on this thing, I should be allowed to snipe them. Instead, it prevents them from getting killed, puts them in passive mode, which is also unfortunate. And then there's this ride here, which doesn't do anything. It's not actually working. And I think this one would actually be kind of fun as well. If, you know, you got the rumble pad working and had to go up and then shake and then plummet back down. I think it'd be cool. And something else that needs to be added that I feel like should have been added with the Beach Bum update is beachfront change rooms. We have the option of, you know, dressing in like swimwear, but we have to change out our apartments, drive all the way out here, then get in the water. I mean, for those who might be interested in the roleplay aspect, which is why I think they included a working shower in your bathroom. For those interested in the roleplay aspect, I think would really add a lot if you could, right here in these bathrooms, just go in and change into whatever clothes you want. Give us a barefoot option so we're not always wearing sandals. I really think a barefoot option is also needed. So another thing I feel could be added are these games. It'd be nice if we could actually do something along these lines. Maybe not necessarily the basketball and the Bang a Beaver. These actual games would probably be the best option. I mean, they've already got this built. Just need to turn it into kind of a little mini game. Arcade games, they're mentioned here. We've got the machines, but we can't actually play them. And as far as I know, this is actually from Grand Theft Auto 4. I believe that you could actually play this, but don't quote me on that. So air hockey would be cool as well. So something else that could be done is using these tents here for what they actually state, piercings and tattoos. Maybe give us some tattoos that are only available during this summer and spring event. Give us some shirts. Let us access shirts that were accessible all year. Give us items that were accessible all year that you could only purchase here for a limited time over the course of the event, but they actually cost money rather than being free in special crates. Maybe give us the lifeguard. I'm sure some people would like the lifeguard thing. University, the FIB. As I knock over this board here, I'm sure the LSPD definitely. I know a lot of people would love to have that thing, and maybe give us the option of having a background. You could get your photo taken on. You could select a background, and it would be like Western or Aliens, which is kind of popular in the game. Make the hot dog vendors actually serve food, make it useful, and maybe even let us purchase some fair-themed costumes, like a matador or a clown. I know that became really. There could be a water gun fight down here, or pie throwing fight. The water gun would have ammunition of 100, and as you use the gun, you squirt water at a person, and you eventually get down to 0. And in order to refill your ammo, in order to refill, go all the way back up to 100 if you'd like, you have to tap the reload button, and your character would pump the squirt gun and refill his ammo. And the water balloon would be a grenade in the grenade section, also temporary, and you would be able to just quick throw it. So during the water gun fight, everybody has a water gun with basically unlimited ammo, and water balloon as a grenade. And instead of it saying, you know, so-and-so obliterated you, pistoled you, scoped you, it would say so-and-so soaked you, or so-and-so drenched you. Down here, the actual water, you could have more races put in, more water races put in, ones that lead through here. But they could have paddle boats, just a fun little race that could be done around here. Really short, wouldn't be too difficult, wouldn't be much different than bike races, really. As a purchasable vehicle, you could get a new variant of the Panto. It would be the clown car Panto, and not only would it have sticker bomb fenders, but you could have the option of sticker bomb body, and instead of just 2 people, maybe you could have 4 or even 6 hanging off the back and the sides. Just an idea. A new set of tires that it would have specifically, that would be like clown faces, maybe, or a pinwheel. Also thinking maybe the purchase of a tricycle with kind of a clown horn bell to it. So now the last idea is one that became quite popular within the racing community through Bruffy 1322, Shaggy, aka G Unit 123 on YouTube there, and through the Nodo Racing Crew, and I have a lot of them downloaded. You can see them right here. These downloaded races was go-karting. I believe adding go-karts, and I'm going to put an image on the screen now of a couple of them. Adding those kinds of go-karts, making them either a Pegasus vehicle, you purchase them, they have specific speed, no matter what. Thinking something as fast as the Bifta, but as small as the lawnmower, basically. And if not that, maybe make it an actual purchasable vehicle in utilities section or something. And you could actually store it in your garage, actually upgrade it. Not necessarily make karting an actual race type, so that the lap can be under a certain length rather than over. I believe it's 63.63 miles. Using make it so that it's minimum of 0.23. So it's really short, you know. But the only thing are go-karts. On top of that, you know, bridges, actual pre-made bridges that would help us go up and over top of other people. Elevated platforms that would help us build a track around obstacles, and then we could go under another object. And you could have pre-made ones that have like curves built into them, and go, one has a curve that goes left, one has a curve that goes right. That would, and then a straight. It'd be just like putting an actual like remote control car track together when you were a kid, kind of thing, you know? Yeah, I think adding all these things together for a spring or summer fair would really add a little more to the game, give us a few more options in the racing section, something to mess with, and it would be a lot of fun. Alright guys, so this is my karting track, and I'm just going to take a run around this so you can see what it looks like. It's called Mini Monaco, and there is a crossover section here, so you kind of have to be careful. But the online racing community really did pick up on doing karting. This is 2 laps basically, but not really. There's slight changes. Brings you around the track twice. But if you come in here, there's pickups here and pickups there, so you can repair your vehicle. You'll pass other players and get in contact with other players, basically. Hopefully not actually physically contact them, but get in contact with them. You'll be seeing people come up past you. You'll be seeing people behind you. You'll go one way, they'll go another. And you got to be careful of this little jump here, as you got to make that turn in there and hopefully not get clipped by somebody who's going straight through to finish their lap. But yeah, I feel like karting is a really cool thing that came about, and I'm really glad it did. And I feel like it's definitely something that could be added with a spring summer fair, or a World's Fair, or a circus kind of update. This is my track, and you know, I hope you guys check it out. Leave a link in the description to this track, and if you guys have any ideas, whether they be changes that need to be made to the game itself, or actual ideas of new things that could be added to the game, feel free to comment, and I'll, you know, try to include them in future videos. Don't forget to hit that like, sub if you enjoyed and want to see more, and I'll catch you guys all later. So thanks for watching.